ridiculous for you to say that the person hurt is Prince Andrew.
Kevin, is that what you were?
I'm trying to finish a thought. Work with me on this, okay?
Okay, well, make sense though, please.
No, I'm going to help you so much tonight.
Anna Navarro just humiliated Kevin O'Leary on live TV. The moment he tried flexing his shark confidence, Anna hit him with a reality check so sharp, the entire panel went silent.
These emails prove absolutely nothing other than the fact that President Trump did nothing wrong. And what President Trump has always said is that he was from Palm Beach, and so was Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was a member at Mar-a-Lago until President Trump kicked him out because Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile and he was a creep. This administration has done more with respect to transparency when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein than any administration ever.
Honestly, the whole thing just feels messy. Every new email, every defensive statement, every "this proves nothing" response just adds to the smoke instead of clearing it. It's one of those stories where everyone's pointing fingers, spinning narratives, and pretending they're not nervous, which usually means there's a lot more underneath than anyone wants to admit.
I wish you guys gave this much thought and much obsession over this when Joe Biden was president. I wish you were asking for this much transparency when it wasn't about attacking the president of the United States of America and to score political points. I wish you guys cared about the victims as much as you care about trying to attack Donald Trump. When CNN's own reporting says, and I quote, "The woman who is the survivor literally accused Democrats, not Republicans, of hiding her name because she had not alleged Trump to have done anything wrong."
You're talking about Virginia Giuffre,
correct?
Who we just talked about.
And my point is,
she died by, just to be clear, she died by suicide.
But, she accused Democrats when she was alive. Her words of hiding her name because she had not alleged Trump to have done anything wrong. That is how sick and partisan this has become. You guys didn't care about the victims. You didn't care about anything else. And now you're saying, well, maybe Donald Trump knew of a crime and maybe didn't report it. That's just straight up slander and libel.
No, it's not slander and libel.
You're telling the. You just said that the president.
I let you finish.
Watched a crime.
You turn that glove. Turn that glove inside out.
Can I just clear one thing up because I think this is important. I don't want this misinformation to be out there. When Virginia Giuffre said that Trump had not done anything wrong, she was not accusing. The Republicans accused Democrats of withholding her name for that reason. She just separately said that she did not see Trump do anything untoward. That's the
quote. And so I go back to the point he made, which is that he said,
because I don't want people to think that it was that she was responding to Democrats, which she was not. But go ahead.
That whole rant from him just proved a point against him. He wasn't defending victims. He was defending a narrative. The way he twisted names, mashed timelines, and threw blame at Democrats like he was speedrunning misinformation. Yeah, Anna didn't even need to swing. He exposed himself. Instead of sticking to facts, he went full partisan meltdown. And the second someone corrected him, he folded back into well-actually mode. It's the classic move, loud, wrong, and hoping nobody notices. Too bad Anna was sitting right there.
The reason this is such an issue right now is because Republicans campaigned on it and made it a big issue. Frankly, shame on the Biden DOJ for not having been more proactive.
Thank you.
And thank you to the Republicans, the manosphere, all of the blogosphere, the Republican right wing who spent the campaign making this into a big issue.
And I'd say now, release it. As long as you protect the victims, release it as much as you can.
And Anna hits them with the irony bomb hard. Republicans spent months hyping this up, whipping their base into a frenzy, and now that the spotlight's on, suddenly they're panicking about what might come out. She basically thanked them for creating their own headache. Meanwhile, the guy trying to twist facts just looks even dumber, because Anna is literally saying, fine, release everything. Just protect the victims. That's confidence. That's someone who isn't scared of the truth. Everyone else? Yeah, they're scrambling.
Can I just say this? Look, let's put this in context and think about when this was happening. Everybody knew, all of those men, all of those powerful men that would attend the Epstein dinners, that would go to his house, that he would hang out with in Mar-a-Lago or in Palm Beach, they all knew what he was doing. Donald Trump knew what Epstein was doing. He has said so. He has said, Bill Clinton knew what, I think everybody knew what he was doing. And it was a different time in America. Let's remember this was before the Me Too movement. Listen, Alex Acosta who was the U.S. attorney in Southern Florida that gave Epstein the sweetheart deal in 2008, was confirmed and vetted for labor secretary under Trump's first term. He was, and then this wasn't a huge issue, as it should have been. The Me Too movement was in 2017. The expose in the Miami Herald by Julie K. Brown, Perversion of Justice, was in 2018. That put the heat right back on Jeffrey Epstein. But before that, people knowing that he had already served time under that sweetheart deal were still hanging out with him. And I'll tell you what I think
Donald Trump, serious question, was Donald Trump hanging out with him after he served time?
They actually had a falling out over a real estate deal. And Jeffrey Epstein always thought...
Hold on, simple question. Did they hang out after he went to prison? The answer is no.
Okay, did they hang out enough for Donald Trump to know that Jeffrey Epstein was with
enough
young
that
girls?
he clearly says a creep and kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago?
Wait, but
I agree. He found out and got rid of him.
The guy says that he wasn't a member of Mar-a-Lago.
Hold on, guys. Hold on,
Jeffrey
hold
Epstein.
on.
Champ laid it out like a timeline the other guy wasn't ready for. While he's busy nitpicking names and pretending Trump barely knew Epstein, Anna hits him with the uncomfortable truth. Everyone in those circles knew what Epstein was doing, Trump included. And the second she starts listing the dates, the deals, the sweetheart treatment, and how long people kept hanging around him even after jail, you can practically see him shrink in his seat. He tries to rescue Trump with that week "they had a falling out over real estate" line. Like that suddenly wipes away years of knowing exactly who Epstein was. And Anna just brushes right past it with receipts. That's the difference here. She's talking facts. He's talking excuses.
Kevin is sitting here like a church mouse in the corner.
No, I love
not
chaos.
saying a
I
word.
love chaos. I love chaos.
Kevin, listen.
I love it. I love chaos.
The White House, you're a smart guy. The White House, they convene a Situation Room meeting. They bring Lauren Boebert over to the White House to try to strong-arm her into not voting to release the Epstein files. If this is a nothing burger, as Ben is suggesting, why are they acting so aggressively to shut this whole thing down? Why not say, actually, let's release the Epstein files? You're not going to find anything in here that incriminates the president.
So let's just look at facts, because, I mean, everybody has a political position on this. Epstein's still dead tonight, still dead. All the people that have been really hurt by this actually were caught lying in a scandal, including a member of the royal family who was stripped of his.
You can tell this whole back and forth was never a fair debate. The host is trying to keep it civil. Kevin's out here acting like confidence is a substitute for facts, and the tension's building with every smug line he throws out. It's that classic moment where everyone's smiling, but nobody's actually buying what he's selling. And trust me, the second he delivers that final little jab, yeah, that's when the gloves come off, because Anna's about to turn that comment into a bonfire.
Titles, all that.
Say that again? All the people that were really hurt?
Yeah.
The people that were really hurt are the women, Kevin.
Yeah, and I'm
the
not
young girls.
I don't think having
who want
sex.
closure and want truth and want transparency.
Finish, or are you got something
Yeah,
more to
but
say?
the people hurt is not
Thank
Prince
goodness
Andrew.
you're here.
Hold on.
No, but that's ridiculous for you to say that the person hurt is Prince Andrew.
Kevin, is that what you were?
I'm trying to finish a
say?
thought. Work with me on this, okay?
Okay, well, make sense though, please.
No, I'm going to help you so much tonight.
Anna doesn't hold back here. Kevin's fumbling, twisting words, and trying to shift the focus to Prince Andrew, while the real victims get sidelined. She calls him out instantly, cutting through the nonsense and forcing him to face the truth. It's fast, ruthless, and completely exposes how out of his depth he really is.
If you did that,
just to be clear, having sex with young girls is not
illegal.
Sex. It is rape.
And if you did it, you should go to jail. Okay? Insinuating this on everybody, that anybody had anything to do with Epstein, that everybody involved had sex with young girls, is a falsehood. Now, those that did it, by the time this is over, are screwed. And they should be screwed. And there are victims. But at the end of the day, so much of this, as you've just seen here tonight, is completely political.
Kevin tries to play the reasonable adult in the room, but the second he starts lecturing everyone about what is and isn't rape, the whole thing goes off the rails. He's talking in circles, pretending to be the moral compass, while sneakily downplaying the broader accountability issue. He keeps insisting everything is political, but the only thing getting exposed here is how hard he's trying to soften the narrative.